I'm already liking someone? Oh, good. F.
나의 클레마티스 시면에서 핀 희망
It's so good.
오 나의 클레마티스 항상
You're AFK, but can you still hear us, Ari? Are you still listening to this masterpiece? Oh, my heart. Oh, my heart.
이곳에 피어난 너 네 눈 안에 은하 별빛이 펼쳐지네 끝없이 깊은 남은 네 향으로 널 찾아 무안에서 잠들어도 내 우주 떠나지 마
My heart. Not gonna lie, I saw these screenshots and genuinely thought it was fan made. Like, that looked so sus.
항상 곁에 있어줘
Angel beats?
당신은
I
신을
wish.
믿나요? 옛날의 인류는 신을 믿고 종교를 가졌대. 사람의 힘으로 해결할 수
Maybe I should
없는
move it a
것들이
bit so that...
신의 뜻이라 믿고 온 우주가
Is this short?
지구를 향해 돌았다는
4
믿음을
minutes. Average 5 minutes each.
감히 닿을 수 없는 하늘과 이어지는 곳은 신이 사는 곳이었던 거야. 인류가 우주를 나온 순간부터 우리 모두 신을 잊어버렸어.
Yeah, it's a series of music videos.
신을 믿는다는 것이 인간적인 거라면, 내가 인간으로서 할 수 있는 것이 믿는 것이라면, 나의 신, 나의 우주. 나의 클레마티스 시면에서
This is haunting.
클레마티스 제발 곁에 있어줘. 나의 클레마티스
Oh, my heart. Like, that was the moment I went, what the fuck? Oh, you like the pink-haired girl. Good to know, good to know. Survival of the fittest. Like, that scene happened. I had to pause the video and immediately DM sticker. What the fuck? Hi, ads. Ignore me liking the videos. I watched this on my alt at work. Everyone's reactions are one around. Oh look, Adobe. What? I didn't see anything. What are you talking about? I love the bop on this one because it reminds me of 80s music, but it's portrayed so well and performed so well that it's such proof of an adoration to to a certain animation style. Like even the characters design are reminiscent of older anime. Like this specific way, like this specific design where it gives off such Cowboy Bebop vibes. If I'm chatting too much, because just know that I've already watched this. If y'all want to experience this all like fresh, feel free to do so. It's so good. They'll make a fine adobo. Oh no. I'm thinking Cowboy Bebop because that's the only anime I remember vividly watching of that anime style, but I'm pretty sure there were more animes that portrayed this certain style. It was definitely a product of its time. See, so much bi energy. This has so much bi energy. Unfortunate doomed Yuri though, but such good bi energy. You find another one? You found another one you like? Ooh, who is it? No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Tell me when they die. Tell me. Tell me you like them after they died. Okay. Yeah. Let's stick to that. Not in this vid. Oh yeah. Okay. They won't die because it's guys right now. I adore the fact this is such interesting story playing, right? Like it's definitely an aesthetic, the way he has a noose around his neck, but it's also storytelling in the sense that why would he have a noose? And then you'd realize that it's like a collar, right? And it's a leash on him. Why would he have a leash? He's what kind of what does he do that he'd need a leash? Why is he so beat up? Why does he always look like why does he look like the type of angry character? And he looks like he's being portrayed as an angry character, but you see him always beat up, and you get to wonder why. And you realize he's getting disciplined. The fact that the freaking guitar is a living being that has guts and internal organs is so interesting. Because if it actually was a living being, that means he just performed alien murder on stage. And that's why he has to get restrained. The reason why I like Pink Hair Girl is because she had glasses with the hairstyle. Oh, you like glasses. Basically, humans are the aliens there. Humans are treated as pets. Specifically, performing pets, entertainment pets. The humans we're meeting at for each round are entertainment pets. I mean, with Yelan, I could be your pet. Yun na yung kalat. I thought I was safe this stream, but no. This guy. I love this so much. He was being like held over a ledge on the top of a building, and the only thing he sees are shooting stars. You get to explore his mental state with that. Like, instead of fearing for inevitable death, all he sees are shooting stars. That's already such an interesting way to understand his character. He was never afraid of death. He was more interested in the shooting stars. I'd like to differentiate the characters in different types of survivors, right? Like, they would do their best. You're welcome for the crystal course. They do different things to survive, whether it's acting out, whether it's being pretty, whether it's holding back, so much holding back. It's so much doing their best. But it's all such interesting different flavors of ways to survive in such a harsh Neverland world. I wonder what came first, the Promised Neverland or this? I mean, the Promised Neverland doesn't own the orphanage having the kids wear white aesthetic, but it's so popular that I feel like it would have inspired them for some things. Me reading too much gore just pictures them beheaded. Oh, don't worry about that. You don't have to picture it for long. My doomed Yowie! The shaman, no! This freaking idiot! Yuri! Yes, Alien Stage, we're doing a watch party. This freaking idiot! You know, if Till just took Ivan's hand but they would have been free. Ivan would have been living his freaking yaoi dream in whatever survivor camp they'd find in the end. Maybe they'd end up in the rebellion refugee camps. But no, Till had to go back for Mitzi. And of course Ivan wasn't just gonna leave them. Wasn't just gonna leave him then. Then his entire reason for running away would have been gone. So of course I don't know anything about Alien Stage, by the way. I only watched this once. I didn't read into any of the text, like actual canon text. We be in pain here. You followed this series. Ivan Gang? Ivan Gang. I am a very new fan, yes. Rise up. I was not expecting so much doomed Yuri and so much doomed Yowie, but we out here. The buys always win. Yay, Tej! Oh dear. I don't have a YouTube Premium, by the way, so we are getting ads every input, every opening. That's alright, it's basically a commercial. We support the artists. I like how they skipped round 4 because apparently it's not really it doesn't give any more addition to the story since final round already gives this character a lot of background. So yeah, to see the time. I like Ivan because of the fangs. You're a sucker for the fangs? Oh, I am so sorry for what happens to Ivan then. This portrayal here, like the way, who is this guy again? Can someone remember the blonde dude's name, please, for me? Luca. Okay, so the way Luca like preys upon everyone's trauma is so interesting to me because that's his flavor of survivability. He knows that he has to win. It's literally survival of the fittest for him, and if that means like seduction, if that means playing the role of the villain, of being everyone's enemy, then it will be. That will be him. I think he finds it entertaining that everyone's having such a hard time surviving when all he has to do is not feel anything for anyone else. I love this song so much. The tango, the freaking waltz, and the back and forth. I don't know the difference between tango and waltz. I'm sorry. Like, how seductive is he? Why is his frostbitten fingers touching you so much? How cold are those hands? Hard to hate when the song and series is so good. I love every single character. He's like a manipulative type of guy. He is! Oh my gosh. He's the insane villain of the OG story. I think he's from a different orphanage from Mitzi and Luca. So I know Luca, Ivan, and Mitzi are from one orphanage. I think Sui was the other girl, and Luca is with Hyuna. Luca's 30 years old. Dang, he looks good for his age. Alien's probably feeding him some anti-aging stuff to keep him pretty. Can I get killed getting stepped by Yelan like in the trailer? Probably won't be killed. Sua! Hyuna's 27. Ooh. These pets are getting all the anti-aging things. The other four are like 21 to 23. Oh, so they're from. Also, they could be from the same orphanage. It's just that Hyuna and Luca are from an earlier batch. Pink girl name is Mitzi. I love Hyuna too, cause man, her aura. Oh my goodness, she is a delight. Ruler of my heart, ruler of my heart. See, you can see humans in the audience. They're all collared. They're all pets of the aliens. And I love it whenever they turn the camera to the pet humans on the audience, because they're gonna start a revolution. They're gonna start a rebellion. That's Hyuna. They're gonna start a rebellion, and it's so interesting to see the audience's reaction, and there are humans around. Oh, I forgot to like it. And I love her name. It's so exquisite. I like how everyone did a cover of each song. They did? I only saw Clementine by Till and Ivan. I should get to listening to the others too. I have to look for a playlist with like all of the Alien stage songs, covers and all. Is Yuna brown colored? Yes, she's dark. She's dark skinned. Hyuna singing this song is so good. Ooh. There she is. This is a top 3. Now you can see the different kind of idol stereotypes they're going for here. It's definitely a satire commentary. I don't know if it's intended to be, but it definitely gives off satire commentary on idols. The way they start being dehumanized and only being seen as like stereotypes. Because you see here, brand reputation ranking #1, fandom popularity poll #1. Ivan, and look at his style. There are so many dark aesthetics in idol culture, and it's so interesting. Like, this is a freaking Vogue cover right here. And then there's the angry guy with the restrained motif. Like, I could probably look up Rebellion album cover and find so many K-pop albums with this style. Suen and Mitzi cover of Till and Ivan song is so good too. Ooh, Cure? Not Ivan being top 1, but he's sexy. I mean. And this guy! Oh my goodness, this guy! Oh, and here's Kuro's favorite. Oh, the gunshot. I'm still sad with the final stage. I am depressed. I was depressed at like the Ivan versus Till stage, I'll be honest, but that's just my bias for Doomed Yoi. There's Hyuna. Yuna's my new profound love. Did you already give up with Mitzi? Oh gosh, not the Unilab. Yuna's hotter. Fair enough. Oh, this one's Mizisua. They literally put the freaking ship name on the title. My Doomed Yuri. My gosh. I only rewatched Final Round once. Well, watch me cry once Till and Ivan start singing together. I'm not. I don't act. I've watched it once. I should be stronger now. Mitzi's the MC and no one can change my mind. She's definitely portrayed to be the MC, the same way Lelouch of the Rebellion was portrayed to be the MC. But then again, she seems kinder than Lelouch. I don't think she's gonna go crazy like Lelouch. If the main character was Sua, I feel like Sua would end up like Lelouch, but Mitzi is definitely giving off Suzaku vibes. She's almost on every stage. Yeah. Mitzi hot, but she doesn't have her glasses. She started wearing contacts for the performance. Like, I love this aesthetic. The way that their entire worlds was just whatever it is that was in their box, and then each other, because their cages were next to each other. The entire love they're each other's greatest love they've ever known, because they were the only things they've ever known. But I'd like to think that in an alternate universe they would still find each other. Ugh. I'm curious how they'll write Mitzi in the future. Isn't it over? What future? Aren't we done? Who knows? Oh, this song. Now here's my AU, right? If Till also covered the song, nice. Now here's my proposal. If Till took Ivan's hand the entire time and they ran and they kept running and didn't look back. Here's some service for Kuro. Let me just, while I yap. Not this one, also, although this is also cover for Kuro. This just feeds into my Yuri, my Yuri, oh my god, look at, oh my gosh, that smolder. Man, please. Yeah. Boop. Okay, so. I feel like Till was dying to do a cover for this song. It's such a bop. Now, no, listen to me. My proposal. Let's bring in the music here. My proposal for the Ivan and Till AU is that Till doesn't look back for Mitzi. Till keeps holding on to Ivan's hand. Ivan keeps running. They're both still running, and they kept running, and they don't look back, and they survive. And they keep running and running and running and running until they find one of these settlements. And Hyuna is among them. And that's it. They just grow up in the settlements and start and like join the rebellion and all that, and probably still die by the end of it. But hey, at least they begun in a blazing glory. Am I right? Anyway. Also, I really like the two extra guys that's always with her. They're very buff. I love her eyebrows. Oh my goodness. I also do like how dainty Mitzi is with everything, because she genuinely doesn't know anything outside of the outside world. She grew up as a pet. This is probably the most physically exhausting thing she's done outside of practicing for performances, which granted also takes up a lot of stamina and physical prowess. Oh, question. Is this Luca? Or is this the other blonde guy, the blonde buff guy we see with her now? It's Luca, okay. Yuna is my love now. Fuck off, Mitzi. Holy crud, she is so hot. Good luck with the racing, Kuro. Like, look at these two. Look at these two. We have I don't know if it's canon, but I in my head canons, we have two at least living, as far as the final stage is concerned, living yaoi. We have two surviving yaoi to make up for the other doomed one. Like, look at them. Isn't this the face of the perfect couple, don't you think? This could have been Ivan and Till. You know, like, this could have been Ivan and Till. That's my headcanon. This could have been Ivan and Till. Ooh, Luca was in the background and ah, she still remembers. Okay, here's something. You guys can spoil me here. Okay, maybe I shouldn't stick to this. Maybe I shouldn't stick to that one. Have you checked other Vivino's work? No. I've only started Alien Stage and I feel like I'd want it to settle in my brain and in my heart and in my soul for a while longer before I start diving into other productions. Tocino. Oh my gosh. I don't know how popular Tocino is in other countries, Kuro. I think that's a Filipino thing. Okay, so question for the Alien Stage viewers who know more about Alien Stage than I do. They post short comics too. Ooh, okay, I gotta check that out soon. Maybe not today, but question to other Alien Stage fans. Was that her brother or something? Or am I just being racist just because they have the same skin tone and hairstyle? Like, or was that just a completely different character? I know Luca liked her, like to the point of wanting to be physical with her in this, as probably so confused as a child would be, in terms of that. But it's canon that he definitely somehow caused that other guy's death. Head by rock, too. Like, why though? He's smiling. I think she and the boy like each other, but Luca got jealous. But I might be wrong. That's definitely one way of interpreting it. And I like that there's so many ways to interpret this. Apparently there is actual canon text though. Or maybe it's just word of God. And by word of God, I mean like maybe Vivino posted something very specific and that's canon. Like say Mitzi and Suwa were in a relationship that when they post like an art piece or something, I don't know. Word of God is not specifically, word of God doesn't affect the product though. It is her bro, Hyunwoo. Oh, I checked Google to make sure. All right, see, that's the kind of word of God I was talking about. When they release character sheets and there's like relationship charts and canon names that we probably won't ever see in the production. That's fine as a word of God. I think my worst case of word of God is any flavor text that never made it into the production or any comics or whatever type of media else connected to the production. But names and relationship charts, I'm fine with that. I'm still curious why Luca killed him though. If it's jealousy, then god dang, boy. Mitzi got a haircut. And look how dainty she is. She's still so inexperienced with everything. It's so interesting. Luca's just crazy. Yeah, exactly. Now, here's the thing. They play this trope, right? Like a dainty, naive girl who doesn't know anything, and she'd still pose very femininely and very pin-up-like in the set, and very cutesy, even though she's holding a gun and she does like badass stuff. This works so well for Mitzi. It actually genuinely works so well for Mitzi in the sense of character story and how she's gonna develop in that story. They're not shy to show strong women. Like, god dang! The difference in their character archetypes is palpable, but I really like how they're not shy in showing how, like, she's, like, freaking Hyuna is definitely, like, feminine in her own way, but she's still lived the life that she's lived, and she's not gonna be cutesy like Mitzi is, like Mitzi ended up being, because Mitzi didn't have a choice. Mitzi grew up in the environment she grew up in. Hyuna also grew up in the environment she grew up in, but she's also lived long, difficult years surviving out with the rebellion. I found actor AU adult Hyunwoo. Oh, that'd be so cool. That makes her a new start journey. Wait. How does the... Okay, no. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'll look it up myself in another day. Oh gosh, what the fuck? Oh, so no. What happened? I clicked on something. No. Okay. Y'all saw nothing. I just I wanted to show something specific. I wanted to focus on something. This one. Is it just me, or does it look like she's holding onto her boobs? I know she's holding onto her jacket, but it looks like she's holding onto her boobs. I'm glad you got your vision back, Yuri. I know she's being jokey with Mitzi. But come on, my Yuri heart. I wasn't even focusing on that. Now I can't unsee it. You're welcome. Happy to help. Oh, round 6. Oh, my heart of hearts and my souls of souls. Round 6. Oh, the song! It's so haunting from the first note. The way you can see Till like slowly deteriorating both mentally and physically, and he wasn't even doing well physically from the beginning, let alone mentally. And the fact that he's such a slow decline throughout this one song is amazing storytelling. Oh, my doomed Yoey. I feel like Till is just tired and doesn't have a goal, but Ivan sings with a goal. Ivan sings with the goal for Till. Till's goal was always Mitzi. And since Mitzi was missing and presumed dead, like he's just so lost. He knows he let himself get killed for Till. He wanted to live. He wanted to leave. And he was so annoyed that even to this point, Till was deteriorating for Mitzi. And he wanted to like leave an impression on Till, even if it meant like being remembered in death. They did the voice so well. How they represent his emotions is so good. The way they actually stutter and like shake is so interesting. He just wants Till to notice him. And the fact that Ivan and Till grew up in the environment they grew up in affected so much on how he's showing emotions toward Till. There's a certain naivety with Till and Mitzi with how they want to survive. But and how they view their love interest, Till to Mitzi and Mitzi to Sua. But I think Ivan and Luca already crossed that line of, yeah, no, this world's fucked up. The only way I'm loving you is with obsession. And if that meant like being remembered with death, whether it's mine or your loved one, then so be it. Ah, not my Doom Joey. He's not even hurting him that much. Look at him. He's literally just... Ah. Ah. I think there was a part of him that wanted them to die together, but in the end he just couldn't. Whether it's because he ran out of time or he just gave up or changed his mind. I feel like even Till would have accepted dying by his hands that time. Like, yeah, let's just die together. At this point, I don't care. But Ivan wanted him to care. Ivan wanted him to care about him even if it meant costing his last breath. No hand marks too. You must live scene. It's more of you gotta keep living so that you gotta keep remembering me. I don't think it's I don't think Ivan, and in the world that they grew up in the universe that they grew up in, it didn't. This could have been Ivan and Till. This could have been Ivan and Till. This could have been Ivan and Till. Anyway. Oh, poor Hyuna. Yeah, so the world that Ivan and Luca grew up in and the way their survivor's instinct kicked in, they never ended up getting to that genuine, healthy love and ended up with a borderline obsession. Oh, god dang it. Support the artists! There's Final. Ah, the bop. And Luca does the same thing to Till as he did with Mitzi. He's playing with intimacy. He's playing with reminding his enemy with the people they lost. And I think it's very much rooted with how he does almost the exact same thing with Hyuna when they were kids. It evolved into this twisted, like, I will represent the things you love and I will win because you are weak compared to me. I wonder if Hyuna is gonna be Luca's weakness or vice versa, but it would be very interesting to see Luca weak toward Hyuna. Even in the most... Oh, like, look at those hands. Reka. It's like Reka does the same thing with his hands in that one scene in HSR, and I am livid. Vivino's works are mostly dark, so I was expecting a dark twist, but man, after killing Till and showed that last scene, I'm just sad. I feel like there will be a continuation, but a different series. Ooh. Copium. I love this bomb, by the way. It's so cute. I wonder what they're downloading. Like, surely there's more. They have to explain what it was they were downloading. What the mission was. Why they were here. What is it that Hyuna and the rebellion are trying to achieve with the rebellion? What is their grand master scheme? Oh, there you go. They're the ranks. Hoping. Copium. Surely, right? Let's just say we are in the alien stage arc and next is the resistance arc. Ooh, so that's true. Maybe it will be like a season 2 where they change the title to be more reasonable. Oh, here's a theory that I saw in the comments. Apparently, maybe it's not apparent per se, but there's something about their mics or what? Someone noticed it? Let's see. Yeah, Luca's mic, no, Luca. Till's mic was glowing red, and apparently Luca's mic was glowing green, and that was an indicator that Till's mic might have been off, and Till had something to do with it. Someone pointed out there was the Cure melody in the song when Luca leaned into his ear. But, here's the thing, right? We get these glimpses of Till remembering. It should be signaling their emotions. Oh, gotcha. Now, there's this entire part where Till is actually remembering Ivan, and I think that's what Ivan was going for, that Till would end up obsessed with him in the most twisted ways possible. Like, look, there he is. I don't think that's the actual screen. I think that's Luca and Till channeling Ivan for their own needs. And then there's Mitzi. Now it's green. Okay, so now it's green, so he's being hopeful now. Boom. Not gonna lie, I was kind of expecting it. I too expected it. I feel like the way the story is getting carried out. I feel like Hyuna. I feel like Hyuna, and whoever it is that was in. I don't know. I feel like Mitzi and whoever it is that Hyuna's. Either Hyuna or Luca, but two people from two generations of that orphanage will survive, but only those two. Definitely it's Mitzi for one generation, and now we're gonna see if it's either Hyuna or Luca. And my bet's on Luca. I feel like we need to see two contending generations. The scene. Wow, they include the scene. I was but a Till. Someone said this was Till heartbeat. Wait, is that a joke? Is that a pun? What? Huh? No? A Till heartbeat? Was Heartbeat one of the songs that I'm missing? That I'm forgetting? I haven't memorized all the songs yet. Oops. Now, there's... Welcome to the fandom, Jake. I wouldn't call myself a fan per se. Let's call it more of a peruser, a tourist, some would say, a consumer, a casual consumer. Let's forget about it. All right. Thoughts on Alien Stage is that it's amazing. Let's pretend I didn't say anything. Okay, so it's amazing. It is a production of horrific proportions, but you can definitely see that there was love and support from both creators and from both producers and the fandom. I understand there's like haters for Till. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to acknowledge any of it. Whether it's hate for any of the characters, I think those are just piss babies. But yeah, I genuinely like how the bad guys are being portrayed as bad guys, and the fact that the actual bad guys are gonna be the aliens. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if down the line we're gonna meet like this quote unquote adult that's gonna be like the master pet. Like they were the ones who made the deal with the aliens to like enslave humanity, and it's gonna be It's gonna be Promise to Neverland all over again. But yeah, I can see oh gosh, my legs. I can see the vision of two generations of the orphanage. Now, one generation is gonna be one generation. What are you guys doing in my world? Why did Paimon suddenly start talking, huh? What was I saying? There's gonna be two generations, right? The first generation is gonna be the naive group. Well, as naive as Till and Till and Mitzi are. Ivan, I think, grew up. I think Ivan is very much a Luca, and Mitzi and Till were very much Hyuna and Hyunwoo. Sua, however, I'm more interested in who Sua's parallel is gonna be, because surely they're gonna introduce more characters, and they tend to like call back to previous characters a bunch of times. Like Luca's done it so many times by portraying Sua toward Mitzi and portraying Ivan toward Till. So my headcanon is that since we have 4 canon characters from the current from the first batch, from our batch of the orphanage, like I'm calling it an orphanage, I don't know if there's a proper name for it. So we have Mitzi, Sua, Till, and Ivan. Those 4 specifically. And we've already seen the parallels with Ivan and Luca, Hyunwoo apparently with Till, Hyuna with Mitzi, maybe? Or maybe I have it the other way around. I'm not sure, but that's the current vibes I'm getting. I feel like they're gonna introduce another character to properly parallel one of the other characters. Now that I'm talking about this, I think Sua actually works really well. No. I don't want to say that it's not direct parallels. It's not direct parallels, but you can see how they how do I say this? You can see how they call back to the characters, how they are narrative foils of each other. And I think that's really interesting, and it's really good storytelling and predictable. And predictability aside, I am a sucker for good subtext and good plot points. I'm not actually that much of a fan of plot twists unless they make sense. Plot twists for the sake of shock factor, I think, is low-hanging fruit. I actually really like predicting stories, so long as the predictability makes sense from previous crumbs that they've already fed us along the way. And I'd be really interested if there's gonna be a 4th character. I'm pretty sure there's already released character sheets. There is a Vivino Patreon. I don't know how much patrons get the sneak peeks there, but yeah, apparently I think I saw a post of saying that that Vivino talks more in depth there, but I'm not really that interested in Word of God. I'm more interested in the final production. Theory crafting is great. Theory crafting is interesting. I don't think I like hearing the main source of the production talk about them, because chances are a lot of the things they're talking about in present won't make it to the final product, and that just leaves a lot of expectation. I feel like you get more expectant when future possibilities are said by the main writer and storyteller. Theory crafting, however, from a fan source, that's completely fine. But yeah, 20 out of 10 would recommend Alien Stage. Can't wait if there's gonna be more. If they said that it's gonna be the final installment for Alien Stage, I won't be surprised if they introduce a new series continuing the story, possibly from a different perspective, and called I don't know, Rebellion Stage, or maybe it's something Alien Rise Up. I don't know. I hope there's an Ivan cover of Blink gone someday. Surely. with as much covers as the singers are doing, surely. I really like that the story is expected, but the execution is right. So even though it's expected, it still is so true. So true. Like, so many productions avoid like answering expectations because it's within expectations. When I think, like, if it's delivered well, so what if the story is predictable? Do you know how many stories I've consumed that just was so subpar in the execution that's why I dropped it? It's not because it was predictable, it's because it was already predictable and the execution was already so subpar. He only has a cover with Till. Aw. Well, one day. These are the covers based off of the, like, is it just independent singers, or does the Vivino, the studio, like, release them anyway? Isekai anime, please take notes. Please! Like, you could do so well with isekai. That I love the genre so much. But it is so saturated that the subpar is heavier than the interesting ones. Can I actually, now that you say that, is there any that's released now? Oh, time check. It is 11:18. In like 40 minutes, we'll be doing the sub raffle. So for any subs in chat, feel free to redeem the join the wheel for a chance to win a free cellmate, which is these cute little guys sitting neatly in the cage you sliding through. And if you already have a cellmate, you can upgrade your redemption to either a Bangoru, which is these fake Pokemons on screen, or unlock 3 random grub gears based off of any outfit of your choice. Grub gears are those cute little accessories you see being worn by the creatures crawling around the bottom of the screen. The singers sang covers for the anniversary, is that what you mean? Was it just the singers that wanted to do them by themselves, or was it organized by the studio, by the production, by management, by Vivino? You know, independent of the production. Okay, what would be a good example? Likely organized. Okay. A good example would be how Dunhung's English VA sometimes organizes cover songs with the other English VAs. Those are independent. Those are like initiatives of Dunhung's English VA. It's not organized by Hoyoverse or the English VA studio, you know? It's organized. None of my manhwas are releasing. Most of the cover is within the channel. Oh! Vivino? I only saw Alien Stage videos on their channel. Is there another channel? Or maybe I just looked at the playlist. Let's see. Vivino. Like the music channel thingy, I think? Music channel? Spotify? Ah! I see. Studio Lico? Oh. Oh. Well, what is this? This isn't just Alien Stage, is it? Is this the animation studio? Oh gosh, am I gonna subscribe and end up with like a new, like, hobby to watch when I'm just hanging out and have nothing else to watch. Oh no. These look like manhwa covers. Interesting. Do they dub over manhwas? Or are these actual animations? No, they're actual animations. Oh my goodness, it's 19 it's the 19 lives. It's the 19 lives manhwa where she was older than the main guy but then got into a car accident young and then reincarnated into a poverty girl. And now she's younger than the male lead, but technically she's older than everyone in existence because she reincarnates over and over again. I think I started reading the manhwa on this. It got too and then I just stopped because I got busy. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I remember this. Oh my goodness, it's a day before us. Holy crud, I cannot for the life of me remember the plot, but I remember this art style. I remember these characters. Oh my gosh. No, I'm going through memory lane. This was a completely different account for me. Oh no. We're not going there. We're not going down there right now. No. I think the Alien Stage is a collab work with Vivinos and Studio Lico, but I might be wrong. What is Vivinos? An animator? A songwriter? A storyteller? Like, do they write stories and then reach out to animators and singers? Because that's interesting. They've come so far if they're a storyteller. Okay, get me some water. I yapped a lot. Animator and music maker. So talented, so hardworking. They've come so far. I'm so happy for them. Mostly dark stuff. Hey, whatever gets your creative juices flowing. I get that though. Like, there's a trope of really happy, peppy producers. No, just producers in general, whether they produce manga or other kinds of mediums, and then they're like really, really happy and peppy, and the works they make are super, super dark stuff. And then vice versa, the really depressed, like really, really down archetypes make like really, really happy stuff. I think they compared it with, I don't know who it was, but one of them was the Ghibli guy, and the other one makes like this really, really dark stuff. And the Ghibli guy is like really monotone and very depressed looking, and he makes like the most beautiful, colorful, like wholesome and heartwarming things. Junji Ito is the horror guy, and Junji Ito would be like such a peppy, happy, like cutesy guy, and he makes like the most horrific body horror, grotesque scenes, and it is amazing, like parallel works in the world, and I think that's very interesting to like pick apart, like dissecting a frog, you know. I remember Vivinos did a live stream of making Alien Stage art animation once. Oh my gosh, that is prime real estate right now. Of course they're gonna pay lock that now. I'm actually really fine with not getting any spoilers for Alien Stage. If they ever release another installment of it, I'm down for it. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna end it there. I feel like there's gonna be a season 2 for it, and it's gonna be solely focused on the rebellion side of things. And we're gonna have, words in my mouth are coming out, but they're not making sense. But in terms of like spoilers, whatever it is that's happening on Patreon, whatever post Vivino makes later on, I'm not really that interested in it. I am interested to look up the actor AU someday, maybe soon, probably soon, most likely soon.